Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, July 1st, 2014. Okay, yesterday announcements were pretty much upbeat across the board. All of them beat their targets. That's the Chicago PMI, pending home sales index, and the Dallas Fed manufacturing survey. And for today we have motor vehicle sales sometime in the morning. Probably, maybe this is released at midnight. I'm not sure. Let's see if there's something there right now. I'm not sure. Consensus range, yeah. There's no actuals here yet. This is May, so we'll be looking for June to see how that's doing. So this is motor vehicle sales, which doesn't unfortunately include recalls, which GM is doing a really good job with. I believe they have more recalls announced every day than cars that they build in a month, it seems. Anyway, there's a lot of them. PMI manufacturing index at 9:45, ISM manufacturing index at 10, and construction spending at 10. All expected to make an impact on the market if they are, I guess, out of line, either positively or negatively. All right, let's take a look here at the futures across the pond. Asia mostly positive, sort of flat and slightly negative on a few of them, but nothing real whiz-bang there. However, in Europe, we're looking very positive over there, so that may bode well for the U.S. All right, housing turnaround, still unrest in Ukraine. Oh man, come on, you gotta be kidding me. That's enough of that. Okay, let's move on. Move on. All right, taking a look at the futures here in the U.S., looking very positive, which is good. Darn, they haven't. Yeah. Apparently, they have not fixed their data feed problem yet. As I keep going and deleting my user GUI file so that I can get some Greeks here for the data, and I'm getting tired of it. It's important. If this is supposed to be an option trading platform, and they're supposed to be primarily focused on being an option trading brokerage, this is important for a lot of people. And I may have to send them another email. We'll see how it works later today. I'll delete my back out, close the application, delete the user GUI file, and then reopen it, and they'll all be back there for a while, and then as time wears on, they'll start dropping off. It's very, very irritating. All right, gold is on the march. Let's take a look at the chart. And GLD, I had an alert go off yesterday. That's interesting. How can you say that you are up and yeah, it says it's up 5. Well, it's probably since the open. And this is the open. Isn't this the open here? I don't know which candle is the open on this. I think it might be, I don't know which one it is. But definitely the candle does not show that it's up. That's weird. Maybe I can figure it out someday. And oil is up 43 cents. But still not anything real shocking. It's up and it's hurt, but it's not shocking. Alright, let's jump right over to the A+ list. Now yesterday, gold and LinkedIn I tried to get in on, and I was looking for a penny more than what the midpoint was showing at the time, which was, I don't think it, yeah, I had the alert go off on gold at 3 o'clock, and then these two orders here, one for LinkedIn and one for gold, did not trigger because I was looking for an extra penny. And you can call that cheap, but, and I'll show you why. Let's just take a look at LinkedIn's chart here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's what I saw at the time. Was it starting to back off here in the last roughly hour of trading? And so I said, well, you know, if it's going to continue down, I want to, if I'm going to stick with my strike, I want to at least get a little bit more for my premium, which would amounts to, because there's 4 lots, it amounts to $4. You know, so I guess it wasn't really all that much, and I should have just got in, but I didn't. So we missed this one, and the same thing with GLD. I had the same kind of indication here towards the end of the day. I think it was up around here, and it looked like it was turning red and starting to back off. Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I was looking for an extra penny on that one too, and wasn't going to get it. Now, the thing is, I was looking at my covered call, and I'm thinking, you know, with this kind of price action, I'm just going to hold off on covering those 100 shares of GLD that I have, because I want to make sure if I can, you know, maybe drop this down another 50 or 60 cents. I'd be looking for like 60 cents at least if I'm going out to August at that 134 strike. So if I can get the 60 cents, possibly I might do it. Alright, so let's just jump right over and go and run through our scan and try to keep it, the length today, somewhat reasonable. Apple, we're waiting for it to come down to our target. Amazon, nothing going here. We are in right now, but I'm putting Amazon in for a 20 delta on the bull put side if it makes a move up. And this is based strictly on just what I'm seeing right here. Just looking for an excuse to get in here on the bull put side. I don't think that there's enough time left in this to condorize it. Let's see if we can just zoom in just a tad more and get our weeks. There, now we got our weeks. No, we don't. We still don't have our weeks. Yeah, now we do. Okay, this is this week. And then this hash mark is the end of the week, and then this is the end of next week. So I don't think that I'm going to be able to get any sort of decent distance here with a 20 delta with an expiration out here, which would be less than 10 days. I'm looking for that, you know, 15 to 30 day range, just to keep away from these lows. So I don't think that's going to happen. To condorize it, take a look at BIDU. What's going on here? We're waiting for an entry. If you look at the intra-day chart to say, well, you know, maybe we should pop in here today with a 50 delta. And it may be, based on the intra-day chart, that may be a possibility. I would call that a chase trade. But we're still using the indicators. We're just doing this looking over here on the 78-minute chart, which is a fifth of a trading day. And we have a very nice looking move right here. So I'm just going to kind of make a note on the side about this, and we'll see what happens. Alright, Celgene. Celgene's kind of wallowing around here, seeing if it's going to make up its mind. We have a lot of consolidation on price. Big move, consolidation happens frequently, see it all the time. And the question is, what is it going to do now? Just because you see it all the time, sometimes they move up, sometimes they move down, so it's not like as though it's anything you can hang your hat on. We have Chipotle, which is in a setup here. A very nice setup, a 2-day setup. And that would be on a 50 delta. So let's move that over there. And mark it as thusly. Alright, Costco. Costco, we're saying, is in a downtrend. And our 50 just rolled over on the weekly. And I can't see what happened here with the 20, but I'd be willing to bet that it rolled over too. And we have a rollover on the 20 on the daily. So we're calling it a downtrend and waiting for it to come up to our target. CVX, this is what I'm thinking about taking off my chart, or A+ list. We're going to give this one more day. This is 1 day, 2 days. No, we're not going to give this another day. This is the 3rd day. We are not going to get in on this. I'm going to put just a little arrow right there, just so, I'm going to put it down here. Oops. Let's turn you around. Like this. There. So we're going to say, oh, we're not getting in. Okay, just a reminder. Let's take a look at the Dow. Right, the Dow is, can't make up its mind. Surprisingly, it was kind of like on a really nice push this year, but nothing going there. GLD, we already sort of looked at that. And we missed our entry yesterday because of greed, I guess you could say. Google. What do we got? We're waiting for it to come down to our target. LinkedIn. We tried to get in yesterday. Couldn't, was not able to do it. Are we still good here? I would say I want to take a look at this again for a 20 delta. So I'll try to look at this a little bit earlier in the morning. 3M, like after like 10 o'clock. Okay, we got a hook here on 3M. So we're now looking at a bear call on 3M. Alright, NDX, we are in on that. Everything seems to be working out pretty well. I'm going to move my alert up a tad. Up to there. I don't think that it's going to be an exit alert at that level, but I just want to know if it should happen. Based on the futures right now, it's not going to be happening. Oh, and do we have anything else? No, we're going to wait for another entry here, so let me get rid of some of these, because we already know that we've done that. There we go. Alright, so we're able to pull some money out of this puppy. This is, I'm not sure, yeah, this one failed, but otherwise we've been doing pretty good with it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 successful trades so far. out of 5. So that's good. Alright, Netflix. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... No, I don't think we're setting up for anything now, are we? Let's go back there and take a peek. No, we're not setting up for anything. Let me get rid of this arrow. Okay, so I'm going to want to throw... Oops. I change over here back to our target. So I'm going to throw one of these in here. Thusly. And it's always 20 deltas on the cash indexes. Okay. Netflix. You hurt me. You hurt me, Netflix. You hurt me last week. Looking at a 20 delta for Netflix. It's not doing anything here. So that's what we're looking for, and it needs a little time to develop. Priceline. We're in on Priceline. And so far it's working out pretty good. We're down here at the 1160 level. And we have a setup here for an additional entry. Am I going to want to? Not liking this too much. I'll take a look at it, but I don't know, a little bit more bearish on this than I am bullish right now, especially with this type of candle here that started out low and we had a pop right at the open here, and then it pulled back, looking weak. I'm going to put it on my list, but I don't think it's going to work out for a bull put on this. Alright, let's take a look at the Russell. Nice pop up here. It's cooperating pretty nicely with our plays here. This one, actually, you know, this is so far to expiration. Normally I would get out of these, especially looking at the way things are right now. I would get out of these by now, but there's a lot of money involved in this and it's just not coming, if you know what I mean. Let's go to the Analyze tab and see if we can get, yeah, so we're looking at $340 and we're at let's see, we're at 47, 47, and 47. So we're at 100, about 120. So we're not even halfway there yet. So here's what's irritating me about. I should have a white line here, and it should be telling me, but instead it's telling me, "Oh man, you're at max profit," but I'm not, and it's not giving me the current Greek, so I can calculate where I am on this curve. It's just the white line probably runs something like this, and it just like crosses here and then comes up. So we have to wait a long time for that one to mature. SPX, we have nothing on SPX. We're not even in SPX. No, we're not. We are NDX and Rudders right now. So nothing going on SPX. We have a target down here. So we're going to let that one simmer a tad bit more. TLT, we are in on it. And we're letting that one mature, and we're looking at another opportunity down here. Tesla, we're looking for an opportunity down here, just waiting. And Visa, I was looking at a bear call yesterday and it didn't work out, so we're putting this up for another day. We're still looking at a setup on a 20 delta. Okay, so that's it for today. We're a tad past the 20-minute mark. Thanks much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.